If you looked up Brampton Excelsiors in the dictionary, now, for those of you that are under 50 here, a dictionary is kind of like a paper version of Google. So just so you know, big thick book with lots of words in it. There's a very real chance that you'd see our next inductee's smiling face looking back at you. After all, he played 34 years in Brampton and, both during and after his playing days, coached the youth of the city. To me, this earns you synonymous with the franchise status. He began playing lacrosse in, surprise, Brampton in 1976 at the tender age of 4. He continued playing minor ball until graduating to the Excelsior's Junior A team in 1988. He made an immediate impact on the Ontario Junior A scene, winning the league's Rookie of the Year award in '88, and played another 4 seasons of junior ball. A skilled goal scorer and a talented playmaker, he tallied 203 points, including 88 goals in 104 regular season games, and added another 54 points in 29 playoff games. Upon his graduation from junior lacrosse in 1992, he joined the major Excelsiors in 1993, and as he had in junior, made an immediate impact. He was awarded the Gene Dott Memorial Trophy as the Major Series Outstanding Rookie and helped lead his team to the first of his 8 Mann Cup appearances as a player, a 4-1 series victory over the Coquitlam Admax. He would return to the Mann Cup final, often as Brampton's team captain, 7 more times in his major career, losing the competition to Victoria in 1999 and 03 and to Coquitlam in 2001, and emerging victorious in 1998 over Coquitlam, 2002 over Victoria, and 2008 and 09, both times versus New Westminster. Over his 17-year major career, he was, in addition to being a 5-time Mann Cup winner, a regular member of the OLA Major Series top 10 scorers, finishing 6th on the league table in 2000, 7th in 01, 3rd in 02, 9th in 06, and 8th in 2008. He retired from major play after the 2009 season, having played 297 regular season and playoff games and amassing 580 goals and 661 assists for 1,241 points, a pace of over 4 points per game. In addition, he chipped in 28 goals and 24 assists in 35 Mann Cup appearances for a grand total of 1,293 major series points. Although not as championship-laden as his major career, his NOL tenure was nearly as impressive on an individual level. He joined the Rochester Knighthawks in 1997, and his habit of making an immediate impression continued, with the Hawks winning their first NOL title over the Buffalo Bandits. He played in Rochester until 2000, then made stops in Albany, San Jose, Buffalo, Edmonton, where he led the rush in scoring in 2009, and Philadelphia before retiring from professional lacrosse prior to the 2011 season. In all, he played 211 NOL games, scoring 316 goals and adding 354 helpers for 670 total points, well over 3 per game. And his year-round major and pro tally was 1,963 points in 543 games, almost 4 per game. As the icing on the lacrosse cake, he suited up for Scotland at the 2006 World Indoor Lacrosse Championships. While most players wait to hang up their runners before grabbing a whistle and clipboard, he began his successful coaching career while still in his playing prime, with predictable results. He coached provincial gold medal winning teams in Pee Wee, Bantam, and Midget divisions with Brampton teams, and as coach of Team Ontario, captured a Canadian Bantam title. In addition, he won a 6th Mann Cup as an assistant coach with the Excelsiors in 2011 and took the Brampton Junior A team to the Minto Cup final in 2018. He was awarded the Brampton Minor Lacrosse Association's Award of Merit for coaching, was made a life member of the Brampton Excelsior Lacrosse Club in 2011, in 2014 was inducted into the Brampton Sports Hall of Fame, and in 2015, the Ontario Lacrosse Hall of Fame. A man who is to many the face of lacrosse in Brampton, please welcome to the Canadian Lacrosse Hall of Fame, Dan Teat.
All right, I'm going to make this short and sweet. This is pretty simple as far as our family and our organization in Brampton goes. I was fortunate enough to play for and with some of the great players, and obviously there's some here tonight. And You know, the players alone going in here with, you know, getting to play with Dewey and some pro and some summer lacrosse and against Kevin, Johnny Wilson, in a couple of real good Man Cup battles. Playing for coaches, Terry Sanderson, Bob McMahon, some of the greatest minds in our sport. I was fortunate enough to play for them at great lengths of time, and it turned out I just got all those numbers because I just kept playing. I just wouldn't retire. And every time we lost a Man Cup, I had to come back again, and it wouldn't. Okay, we can't retire now because we just lost one. So we got to come back, and was on the verge of losing in '09, and miracles happened, and Colin Doyle and Dan Dawson and Brody Merrill took over, and now I can retire. We're going out winners, but. Above all that, I think, you know, being involved with some of the greatest players that have ever played, and like Dewey said, you look back on it, you don't realize that you did all that with those guys until you've sat back and retired, and then you get to think about it at, you know, events like this. And obviously, congratulations to all the nominees and inductees tonight, and thankful to the Canadian Lacrosse Hall of Fame Committee for allowing me to be part of this great group of guys, and for Dean McLeod and getting me to this point where it was voted on and accepting me in here. I think with our kind of way it worked in Brampton, I'm going to make this real simple. We turned lacrosse into a way of life, like most people in this room did. Accepting that was, you know, family members that weren't involved in lacrosse but had to be at lacrosse every weekend, sisters getting dragged to tournaments, you know, camping away on weekends, and knowing that 3 and 4 nights a week, you were going to be on a lacrosse floor somewhere. Our family took that to a level that is obviously extremely appreciative to us as players, when it's mom and dad and anybody who has played any lacrosse in the East and has walked through the doors at Memorial. They know old lady Teat, they know Nan. She's the one standing there whisking you through, saying, "Don't worry about it, we'll just let you in." And that's why we're losing so much money in Brampton. But and obviously I've got some family out here, and I have a table full of family, which is probably the best thing to have when you come to one of these. Mom and dad who didn't miss games and packed lunches to drive to Philadelphia, whether it was pro or summer lacrosse, and you know, we made the Man Cup. Well, then we better book our flights to get out west, and he was always filling water bottles and doing anything he could just to be there and be part of it, right? So those are the memories that we take with us as kids through minor, kids through junior, major and pro. It's the same thing. We look at our parents and our family, and I think that's where the biggest appreciation I have comes from. My aunt, my cousins, and everybody's here, and to get to sit at a table with Potts, he's pretty incredible too. But there he is. All right. So just want to make sure you're still awake. We're keeping you up late. I know that. To my dad, I miss you. I wish you were here. To my girlfriend, Nikki, thanks for being here and supporting everything I've done. Too young to see me play, but it's right. But she's the one. I mean, for her pushing me through all this stuff, it's been phenomenal, and I can't thank everybody here enough. And it's been a great ride, and you know, hopefully it continues through coaching, and you know, the game just keeps growing as we go. Thanks very much.
Too young to see him play. He just got himself into another Hall of Fame. I don't know which one it is, but I want to sign up for that Hall of Fame. God damn.